Welcome to the last episode of our road trip across Europe. In this one we're heading back home, but on the way we got a few very interesting places to visit. Enjoy! Good morning and welcome in the last episode of the road trip. We just arrived at the Isla Pancha, and yeah, the weather is not the best, but nothing we can do about it, so let's check it out. This is coffee.
Yes.
It's coffee.
Have you tried it?
No, I've never tried that shit.
Try shit.
The view is so amazing that I just pissed my pants, but I made a new friend. This is Bob.
So that was Isla Pancha, and now next stop is Mercadona. So we will make a quick break for the shopping. We'll probably eat something and then we'll start heading towards Bilbao.
Haven't slept properly for 3 weeks at a time, and there is order and there is chaos. And
Even though it was raining basically all the time, the drive went pretty smooth. So after 4 hours of driving, we arrived at,
Gaztelugatxe.
and it turns out that you need to book the entry, and we don't have that. So let's see how far can we make. So basically, if you have the reservation, you can walk there and up there. So we are trying to find another view of the island, and we found a road and a path, and there's two ways. Is either bathroom or nice view. So someone is either taking a shit or a picture. So kogoś tam słyszę. I hope that's the view at the end, because it's kinda long for a pissing spot. Nah, just kidding. So out of two options, we got the better one. Keep gambling. Yeah, but for real, that view was epic. We've never seen the Game of Thrones, and we probably won't. But yeah, the view was sick. And now we're heading back to the car. And the battery died, and as I was saying, we're back in the car. And now we are heading straight to France, because it's been raining all day and we want to sleep in the car, and the car parks and stations are much better in France than here in the mountains in Spain. So hopefully we can get there on like reasonable hour, and yeah, see you there. 9 p.m. we arrived at our sleeping spot in France.
It's quite chill, it's quite nice actually, because as you can see it's quite quiet. We have the petrol station or the gas pump if you're American, and we have everything here.
So now we're gonna look for some places to see tomorrow, and we will probably call it a day.
Day 2.
Rocamadour, or
Rocamadour.
last 20 something kilometers we're driving through like small towns and villages here in France, and they have like a really nice, like the stereotypical classic French vibe. And so Rocamadour is our first spot in France, and on the web it looks quite nice, so let's see how it looks in real life. So that's not the best angle, but it's the first one we got. So we are looking for a better spot, and we are in the river. So we're back in the car now, and overall the Rocamadour, quite nice place, but like the main street and the whole vibe is a bit like a shopping center. And yeah, a lot of people here, mostly some older people, a lot of people from Britain, I think. And yeah, so basically we're getting back on the road now, so see you soon.
So we jumped straight on the highway, and the rest of the day we spent trying to get as close to the next day's location as possible.
Okay, so it's like 9:30 and we just arrived at our sleeping spot. So today we started ride at the Spanish border and we visited the, how was it called? Rocamadour or something like that.
Yeah.
And we drove through most of the France.
Tomorrow.
Good morning. Plan for today is to visit 4 small towns and we just arrived in the first of them, which is Eugusheim. So basically the whole thing about this town is like there are like a few nice streets with some buildings, colorful, and yeah, I guess that's all the hype. I mean, it looks really nice, and if you go nearby it's worth stopping, but just to come here it's probably not really worth it. Ktoś przykurwił. Alright, so that was Eugusheim, and 4 of these towns that we are visiting today are like a few kilometers away from each other. So now we are going to Requeville. So we left the car at the parking spot and now we are heading to the center. That was Requeville, now on to Ribeauville. Alright, so that was Ribeauville and now we are off to Colmar. Right, so we arrived at Colmar, we found a parking spot and now we are heading to the city center. back at the car. So now we will go and find some like supermarket to do some shopping, and then we are heading to our sleeping space for today. Anything else?
See you guys when we eat something. Nom nom.
So the video doesn't really show that, but that was probably the biggest supermarket that we've ever been to. It was even bigger than your mom, and they had everything there, even the baby pineapples.
Shopping done. Check out the sunset. Once again, we got everything transferred to the front, and we are ready for the night. See you tomorrow. Good morning in the last day of the road trip. So in the morning, as every day, quick morning routine and securing the coffee. So as you can see, we got a nice sunrise, and we are quickly putting everything back from the front of the car to the back and hitting the road. So plan for today is to get back home. So getting to Germany, going through the whole Germany, and yeah.
So the drive through Germany was not the most enjoyable. We basically were going through one traffic jam to another. But as soon as we crossed the Polish border, we were greeted by the nice sunset, and the rest of the drive went pretty smooth. Overall, we did around 60 to 100 kilometers.
So yesterday around 9 p.m. we made it back home, and that's the end of the road trip. Hasta luego.